What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back for another video. And this will be my Browns versus Texans Week 6 preview. Now, before I get to the preview, I just want to give a quick shout out to the Houston Texans fans on YouTube. Stephen Rose, H-Town Nation, Hector Flores, Joseph Tinney, and I know there's many more of you guys. I just haven't heard of you or seen you guys. So, and oh yeah, shout out to my friend Brandon. He's a good friend of mine, lives in Texas. Yeah, he's a Texans fan. This should be fun. But shout out to you as well. So, without further ado, let's get right on into this preview. Now, of course, I'm going to start this off with my 3 keys to a Browns victory on Sunday. Yes, I do think we can win this game. You know, it's not like I totally think we're going to get blasted in this game. This is going to be a good game. Now, key number 1, defense has to play like they did last week. I checked NFL Network, checked the stats. And apparently the Browns have the 5th ranked defense overall. Like, that's crazy. That's the impact that Greg Williams has. And we all know Greg is blitz happy. Well, we got a guy who can put a lot of pressure on a quarterback in Myles Garrett. Oh, and we're also getting Jamie Collins back. So, yeah, that's pretty good. To add with Christian Kirksey and Joe Schobert, Emmanuel Ogbah, Danny Shelton, Larry Ogunjobi, who have all played amazing so far. I'm very impressed with how our front 7 has played through the first 5 weeks of this season. And I'm more impressed with our run defense. Usually, that's our Achilles heel. This year, not so much. You wish I could say the same thing about our pass defense. Now, Stephen Rose brought up in his video the angel defense that Greg loves to run. Or at least that's what Stephen calls it. I don't really think there's a name for it. Of course, we all call Jabril Peppers the angel safety because he's literally like in the stands. Like, he's out of camera view. He's so far deep in coverage. Now, with some of these quarterbacks, it's like, why? Why are you so deep? Like, they're just going to hit you with intermediate range passes for easy first downs because you're like 30 yards deep in coverage. I mean, I don't know why they do that. And there's been times where that has bitten us in the butt. But hopefully with a good pass rush, we can stop that now. Now, last week, the defense played good enough for us to win this game. Too bad the offense couldn't support the defense until Kevin Hogan came in there and led this team down the field twice for touchdowns. Now, Kevin Hogan will be our starting quarterback this week, so it's going to be interesting to see how he does to start this game. Because with Kaiser out there, he's always making, these decisions just a tick too late. He's throwing passes while the receiver's already deep in his route, whereas Hogan's throwing with assumption. He's going to assume that you're going to be there in your route. He's throwing passes before the receiver even turns back to the ball. When the receiver looks back, there's the ball. With Kaiser, the receiver has to wait for the ball, and that can bite you. Not to mention, Kaiser has missed some wide open receivers, mainly David Njoku, who's been open several times, and Kaiser has just not seen him. Now with Hogan, he has great eyesight, so I think he'll be able to see every open receiver out there. Now, that brings me to my second key to a Browns victory. Offense has to wake the heck up. Now, we're not facing the Jets this week. This Texans defense is actually really, really good, despite the fact they lost J.J. Watt and Whitney Merciless for the year, effectively. They're still really good. So this offense has got to support the defense, score touchdowns, take advantage of every red zone opportunity you have. Because if we don't, the Texans will do to us what they did, like they did to the Titans, score 50 plus points on us. Because they can do that. That offense is highly capable of doing that. I think our defense can control them as long as our offense can move the ball and keep us in this game. Now, my third key to a victory, this is a big one. Hugh Jackson has got to stop with the stupid play calls. Some of his play calls have been kind of head scratchers. If he could make these smart plays, in big situations, I think we'll be good. Now, as for my player to watch, it's pretty obvious. Once again, it is Myles Garrett. The dude had 2 sacks in his first game last week. I expect him to maybe rack up another 2 more against an average Texans offensive line. I think he's going to have his moments against the Texans O-line, and Deshaun Watson better watch out because Myles Garrett's coming for that ass. You already know that. Now, as for my prediction, I do not see the Texans blowing us out. I do, in fact, have us winning this game, of course. Why would I say my team's going to lose? But I'm going to say Browns win this one in a very tight game. I'm going to say 21-17. Yeah, 21-17 Browns. And we win on a game-winning touchdown by Kevin Hogan. Yeah. So there you have it. This is my preview for the Browns Week 6 matchup against the Texans. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm Crazy Dog 99. Let's go Tribe. Yeah, they're playing Game 5 tonight. Go Browns. Go Cavs. They're starting up soon. And I'm out.